Hey, this is Cedric from Vertex Marketing Agency, and in this video, we're gonna cover if the Facebook conversion objective is still worth it or is actually becoming too expensive. Now, prior to iOS 14, there was no doubt. If you wanted sales, you use the conversion campaign objective. But now a lot of things are changing due to iOS 14 and a lot of different things. So a lot of people are asking themselves, is that objective still the best bet if you wanna get sales? Well, we'll cover exactly that in this video. So I know that a lot of you are watching this video because you've probably seen a high cost per result inside Ads Manager or a really low return on ad spend. And you're really wondering if maybe you should choose the reach or traffic objective, because let's say you choose a traffic objective, that means you would be able to bring more traffic to your website. And let's say you have a conversion rate of 2 or 3%, well, you're going to be able to just convert more traffic, right? And that's the sort of like mindset and the way that a lot of entrepreneurs or advertisers think when it comes to advertising and choosing your objective. But the thing that makes the conversion campaign objective really special is that it will actually show your ads to the people that are most likely to take action, like buying something or calling you on your website. So that's the definition here. The traffic campaign will bring more people to your website, and the reach campaign will just put more eyeballs on your ad, but it doesn't mean that these people are actually going to convert. So Facebook actually knows who are the people that would actually buy your product, or who are the people that usually looks at an ad, click on it, and never really purchase the product in the ad. So Facebook has all this data in their database. So when you're choosing the conversion objective, yes, you will pay more for the eyeball and you will pay more in order to bring someone to your landing page. But if you're looking at the cost per result, it will be cheaper, and the return on ad spend is usually higher if you use a conversion campaign. If you don't believe me, you can actually run a test. So run a conversion campaign, run a traffic campaign with the exact same audience and the exact same ads. Just make sure that it's a big enough audience so that there's not a huge overlap. And if you are running a traffic campaign, automatically you won't see the cost per purchase inside your dashboard here. You will see the cost per link click or cost per landing page view. So let's say we are building a campaign here, so it's traffic. So I'm just gonna close here. You can always click on your columns and just customize the column and simply add the purchase. So here we have the cost per purchase, so you could add that to your view. And you could also add the purchase value and even the return on ad spend, right? Because again, by default, a traffic or a reach campaign won't really show you how many purchases that campaign is generating. But yes, 100%, if you are sending people to your website using a traffic campaign, you can still track purchases and return on ad spend the same way you would be able to track with a conversion campaign. It's just you will see that you will get less purchases and a lower return on ad spend than if you were actually using the conversion objective. And like, that's not just my opinion. Like, I've tried that with multiple ad accounts. I've tried the reach objective, I tried a traffic objective, I tried video views, and really just tested all these different objectives and compared the results with the conversion objective. And I'm always seeing that the conversion objective always gets me a high return on ad spend and just like more purchases overall. So now if you're like, okay, Cedric, like I believe you, but does that mean I should never touch any of these other campaign objectives? Well, no. I still think you should definitely play with all these campaign objectives. But if you're looking for direct sales and that's truly what you're looking for, well, the conversion objective is the best way to go. But I'll often use the video views campaign and that objective, and I'll have that running with the conversion campaign. And the goal of this campaign is really just to get people to watch my videos so that I can actually retarget these people later on in my retargeting campaign, especially after iOS. My retargeting campaigns, well, for all my clients have decreased by a lot. So video views is one way that I can put some more people in that audience, right? To just have a overall bigger audience. So that's one way that you could use, let's say, a different campaign objective. And add it to your overall strategy to help your results. But if you are not getting results and you're using the conversion objective, well, the first thing I want to say is that you definitely want to check your ads. So we've actually made other videos on this channel where we talk about some of the best practices, what sort of ads you should create. We'll leave the link of that video in the description of this video, so go ahead and check that video. But then the other thing that you could actually do is hit the conversion objective and now hit continue. And on the ad set level, you can actually choose what you want to optimize for. So right here where it says conversion events, if I hit this right here, you're going to see that there's a lot of different options that I can choose. Now this is a demo account, so as you can see there's a little warning message here, but if it's set up properly for you, you're going to be able to choose a different conversion event. So let's say you're actually not really able to generate a lot of purchases or enough purchase to leave the learning phase, or just really enough purchases so that you can learn which ads perform best and A/B split tests and all that kind of stuff. You could actually just change the conversion event to something like add to cart. So you're going to be able to get a lot more events coming in, Events Manager, and inside your dashboard right here. And it's also going to give Facebook a better idea of what a conversion is for you and the sort of people they should be looking for. And that's actually something that I'm doing for one of my clients right now. So the product that he sells is not a cheap product, it's more on the expensive side. And for us to generate enough purchases to leave the learning phase, or just to be able to truly understand which ad is performing best inside an ad set, I can't really use the purchase event. I need to use the add to cart as what I'm optimizing for. And I've even tried A/B split testing, so having one campaign that is optimizing for purchase and then the other one that is optimizing for add to cart. And if I look at the overall return on ad spend, I was actually able to see that the one that is optimizing for add to cart generated a better return on ad spend than the one that is optimizing for purchase. And same thing with the add to cart. Then with the traffic, you can go in your column and then just add the return on ad spend and cost per purchase to your view, so you can truly compare both campaigns. So I just want to recap here. First thing is the campaign objective. I still think to this day, the conversion objective is still the best objective to choose if you're looking for sales. Now this might change in the future, and if it does, I'll make another video about that. But for now, the conversion objective is still the way to go. If you are experiencing issues and having just issues getting sales in and purchases, well, look at your ads first. So you want to maybe improve your ads, maybe improve your audiences, and put a little bit less focus on the campaign objective, right? Because we know that conversion is usually what works best. And then the second thing after that, I would say test out different conversion events. So maybe for you, it's actually add to cart and not purchase, what you should be optimizing for, or maybe actually a view content event, and getting a lot of different view content event is going to allow you to leave the learning phase, which would just give more data to the Facebook AI, and then they're actually able to find more people that would view your content on the website, which that could potentially equal to more sales. But as soon as you decide to choose a different objective than the conversion objective, the quality of that audience and those users does decrease if we're actually looking at how much revenue they could potentially generate. They could be good for generating clicks or video views, but in terms of revenue, it does decrease. So that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you learned something, or if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel, because we release videos about Facebook ads every week. Bye for now.